friends. It's me. We're here for 30 inks, 30 days. It has been a day for you and not for me because my blinds broke and wouldn't stay down. And I don't know why that meant. Oh, so I had to pull stuff away from. Anyway, they're still broken. But it's a gray day, so that means we're good for record. You know what? I'm done. I'm failing. Here's a look at yesterday's Poseidon Green from Laban. Kind of like a butterfly. It's really pretty. I like it. But we're turning the page. We're on day 28. 3 inks left. Here's this one on that page. And let's look at what we have today is Colorverse Nalasmalssami. Nalasmalssami. I have a feeling I did not pronounce that correctly. I tried. I also forgot to get water for the dipping. What? All right. We are going to use my Lamy Vista today. Can I tell you something? Well, it's not like I'm going to wait for you to answer. I'm going to tell you something. I'm really looking forward to inking up some pens for May because all the pens that I have in my little thing that I have my pens in for nightly use. We're good. Are basically empty and they've been inked for like quite a while. So I'm gonna clean those out and then I'm gonna basically have a clean slate for filling pens, except depending on what I do with the last few days of the ink from this, but I think I'm gonna continue with the like emptying and cleaning. These two, this pink and that green, are really pretty together. Anyway, so I'm really looking forward to that so much. And I will do a currently inked. I also forgot what I was going to say. I can't remember if I mentioned the swatching video from the inks that I got from Neko Kitty, which is actually why I stopped myself. But maybe I did mention it, but who cares? I can mention it again. That video should be coming up soon. The long-awaited by me video of my wool coat. I still have to make it, but I'm ready for it ish. I have to, put makeup on. Not today. I mean, I could put makeup. I'm done. So, there is a phrase that not everybody knows, but I was delighted by when I learned it. And other people are delighted too sometimes. We're going to have to swear for a minute, mild swearing, for me to explain the phrase. Let me know if you've heard it before. Okay? It's bitch eating crackers. Okay? Abbreviated to BEC. And the idea is, I should have put this first, but I forgot what I was doing. The idea is, it's a person who has gotten on your nerves to the point, whether deserved or not deserved, that everything they do now irritates you. Even eating crackers. So look at that bitch over there eating crackers. So you can just say that you've reached BEC with someone. And I have to tell you, Mondays at work, sometimes Tuesdays at work, that someone is everyone. And it's not really them, right? When you look around and everyone is a jerk, probably you are the jerk. So I recognize it's just me being a grumpy Monday person. But anyway, I was thinking about that phrase and thought other people might be delighted with it as I am. So I do want to know, had you heard that phrase before? And do you have people in your life with whom you're at that stage? I told my friend this morning. He was like, actually, he said, blah day. And he's like, actually, my day's not so bad. And I said, to me, everybody's got crackers. So, okay, this is going to be so hard for me to write because, like, I don't know the word. I don't know how to pronounce it, which means that, like, it's harder for me to write it. Are you that way with words? This ink, by the way, is looking a little bit more green than I would call teal. But I think it is a teal black, if you will. Like, if there's a blue black, this to me looks like a teal black. Nalasmalssami. I wonder what it is. I kind of want to look it up. But I can't right now. The other day I had this like 5 minutes, maybe, if that, of thinking like I should start using my camera to record, my camera to record instead of my phone, and we're going to be all professional. And then I was like, who are you? What have you done with Maria? Nobody got time for that around here. Pretty good. That was a tough word to fit on one line, and I did it pretty well there, I gotta say. Though I say it myself. My partner and I have been watching a lot of anime. We watched, what's it called? Dusk at the End of the World. It was not bad. It was, for us at least, predictable. But if you watch a lot of a certain genre of thing, then it's kind of hard for things to not be predictable. So the certain genre that my partner watches made most of that predictable to him. Some of it was also predictable to me, but some of it was more predictable to him because he watches a lot. And then we've been watching Apothecary Diaries, and here's the thing, it was cute and so on, and then it's getting stressful now, and I'm sad about that because it was my cozy cute show. This is actually looking even more green, so maybe I wouldn't call it teal. The water, though, is solidly teal, so maybe it depends a lot on the paper. Unsure. I test drove a car the other day. Well, I say car. Vehicle. I keep coming back to the same one, but then I keep waffling. So I keep thinking, oh, I'm going to get a hybrid. But then once in a while, I'm like, maybe I should get an electric. But maybe I'm looking at like a taller vehicle because like I'm short and I feel insecure on the road. Like everybody's going to kill me by crashing into me, not by other ways. And then, but then taller vehicles are bigger than the one I have. And so then I feel like, oh, this is too big. Which is obviously, they gotta pick, you know. It's a pretty big decision though, right? I mean, I'm the kind of person where I have a car until it's not reasonable to keep it anymore, because like the cost of keeping it up is worth more than the car is worth. And anyway, so this is like a decision for a decade or more, I hope. I know some folks here may have had to get a new car recently. Curious how you went about that process. I didn't even want to test drive. I just wanted to go sit in it, but everybody was like, that's irresponsible. And I know they were right. So in the end, I did. But it's like there's this part of you that feels like they're judging you. And like, that's stupid. Maybe they are, but they could shut up about it if they want my money, you know? But actually the guy that helped was he was really nice. Obviously into cars also. He was... seemed very sweet. Here's that. And then I think we can do our calendar page here. Monthly view. Do you agonize over purchases like that? Sometimes what's funny is I'll agonize over really small purchases, but be very, I don't want to say blasé, comparatively, blasé about big ones. Like, or categories. Like, I have my iron thing, it's called like a steam thing or whatever. I don't know, it has a fancy name. But it's the iron I got for sewing. Y'all, I sew a lot. I made, at one point, basically all of my wardrobe was made by me. I'm getting back to that point again. A big hassle for sewing is having an iron that continually shuts off, because when you're sewing, you have to like press, pin, sew, press, pin, sew, and then the length of time between that is long. Anyway, I agonized over whether I should get this thing. I have pens that cost more than that thing that I don't use as frequently as I use my iron. And in the end, when I realized that, I was like, just buy the iron, Maria. And I did, and I love it. It was a great purchase. I did, however, get a refurbished one or an open box or something, because I was like, but I don't want to pay the whole price. It's great. Still is. Great choice. Y'all, here's the month. I'm a little bummed that this one so near the end is not a deal. I don't know why. It doesn't matter, right? But it still feels. Feelings are valid even when they aren't based on logic. Yeah. Today has been rambly. And I'd apologize for that, but that's just who I am. Oh, it's starting to rain. How nice for me. That's it. Fiend. I hope whenever you're watching this, you're having a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Bye.